So, what a great day. What's up, y'all? Emptied the portfolio. Yeah, it could have went better if I just would have waited till the end of the day. But the trade of the century just happened. Beef stew. Let me talk about it. So I remember what I just did. All right. So obviously, maybe you don't know, but I'm like a wannabe chef. I pick up things from time to time. My aunts taught me how to cook Italian. Two aunts married into Italian families taught me how to cook. My mother-in-law is a pretty good cook also, but she's living with us now, and she had a stroke. Obviously, you know the whole story. So I don't want her standing up there cooking for us anymore, even though she wants to, which is a good sign that she's getting better. So I took it upon myself to make the stew. And now she has her ways and her recipes. And I couldn't read her handwriting. I watched a couple of videos. I combined what I learned from her, and I made my own stew today. First time ever. It was ridiculous. It was so good that we never finish stew. There's always leftovers. There's always leftovers that go to waste. There's so much stew left over. My kids were licking the plate. I don't know what I did, but I'm going to try to explain it right now. All right. So I had some pretty good stew meat, already trimmed, no fat. Put them on a paper towel. Let it get dried out a little bit. Salt, kosher salt, and some pepper. Tossed it in a bowl. Put it back on the piece of paper. All right. Little olive oil in the bottom of the pan, little bottom of the bowl, and I seasoned. I guess fried up the meat, or whatever you want to call it, sautéing. I don't know what you call it, grilling, frying. Little oil in the bottom of the pan. I didn't put the garlic in yet. Just the oil and the meat, salt and pepper. Got all that little glazed up both sides. Took the meat out of the bowl, left the oil inside, and then I did carrots, celery, red onion. Took the red onion, the carrots, and the celery, threw that in with the leftover meat juice and the oil. Started sauteing that up. Hit that with a couple of splashes of balsamic, a couple of splashes of soy sauce. put some put some flour in there to thicken it up a little bit. And while I was doing that, I realized I had no beef stock. So I created my own beef stock by taking two bouillon cubes. Remember, the bouillon cubes? I boiled two bouillon cubes in 2 cups of water. Let that simmer over there. So now I'm got the meat on the side, getting the veggies a little soft, balsamic, and then the soy sauce, the flour. Put the potatoes in just for good measure. Chopped up, medium-sized potatoes into fours. Plenty of potatoes. I could have used more carrots. I used 6 carrots. Next time I'm going to use 8 carrots. I only used 6 potatoes. Next time I'm going to use 10 potatoes. I'm going to make a big one next time. I was kind of scared. So balsamic, soy sauce, salt, pepper on the meat. Now I got everything cooking. Vegetables are getting a little soft. The onions are getting a little soft. So I stirred all that stuff up until the balsamic and the soy sauce were kind of gone, kind of coating everything. Then threw the meat back in, stirring it up all over again. Threw the garlic in, a little splash of red wine, a bay leaf, and a little splash of dried up thyme. Mix it all up again. Poured my freshly boiled beef broth in there, and just started stirring and stirring and stirring. And then I took the brown gravy mix, a little half a layer, get it all thick, let it sit for about an hour. Sick. First time. It was like I was eating some gourmet freaking skirt steak from some fancy restaurant. I'm telling you. And of course, the chef was the last to eat. The kids were scoffing the stuff. I had basically the leftovers of the rest of the meal. So, yeah. You know what I've always wanted to do is a cookbook for traders, something like quick meals kind of thing, because we don't got time to cook usually. I mean, most traders don't even eat lunch. I never eat lunch. I usually eat breakfast and lunch is kind of a combination, and then I just coast till dinner. Coffee helps your appetite. I just want to do a little mini cookbook, like trading strategy and a recipe that goes along with it. I don't think anybody's done that. It's a stupid idea, but no one's ever done it. Just like drag racing with drag queens. Nobody's done it. Let's do it because that would be fun. A bunch of drag queens with their crazy boots getting into like Mopars. They're tearing this shit up down the drag strip, and they come out of the car, and they're just drag queens coming out of the car. The aesthetic of that, the idea of that happening is so freaking hilarious. Oh man, I'm telling you now that I've manifested it, you will see that show somewhere 6 months from now. Drag queen drag racing. You're gonna see it. Drag queen drag racing. It's coming. It's coming. And speaking of cars, I have a 2003 Toyota Solara with only 43,000 miles on it. Gem mint. Anybody want it? I'll sell it to you for $8,400. I'm putting it online for 10 grand, but I'm willing to take 8,400. So I'll sell it to you for 8,400. Yeah, my kid doesn't want this car no more. My dad, Big Al, it was Big Al's midlife crisis car. He got a red Toyota convertible Solara. My kid's been using it for 2 years. He's sick of it now. I'm giving back the Challenger. I'm going to give back and I want to sell the Solara, get him something nice. So if you're in the tri-state area and you want a car that's been mostly garage kept, meticulously cleaned twice, you got to probably change a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But the going price on the internet for a 2000, is it 2003 or six? I keep forgetting. 2006 Solara, 245. I don't know. 2006. 2006. The car looks brand new. If anybody's in the tri-state area looking for a car, 8,400. That's my price. I'll give you 1,600 off. I'm going to ask for 10 grand. I'll take 8,400. But I've seen some of these cars with 80, 90,000, 120,000, 170,000 miles on it. They're asking 7, 8 grand for it. I think I could probably get about 8,500. And if you are in the tri-state area, I'm giving back my Hemi. I got a 600 horsepower Challenger that I babied this car. I only took it over 120 maybe twice. I never gunned it. I never did anything stupid. I wasn't heavy footed. I didn't slam on the brakes. It was just, I babied this car. Whoever gets this car next is going to be very, very happy. 2,200 record for 18 grand? How many miles? 18 grand. 90. Well, that was last year. Everybody was going nuts, right? Everything was open. You probably get a maybe 11 for it now, right? Now that things have calmed down. Yeah. Wow. 18 grand for 202. That's insane. What's the blue book value of a Honda Accord? My God. So yeah. So yeah, I just want to get that recipe on the internet. There it is. If anybody wants me to come over and teach you how to trade and make a stew, I can do both now. Oh, I freaking love the Challenger. Oh, I've had the Challenger since inception. As soon as I saw that drive down the road, I went and bought it. I bought the 2010 stripped down version. I went to the lot. I was like, "What do you got left?" He's like, "We got one with nothing on it." I'm in. Give it to me. It was the cheapest one on the lot. Had nothing in it, and I loved it. And it lasted me 9 years. I rolled back into the Dodge place with this car. just to see what was going on. I wasn't going to get the Demon or the Hellcat. You had the Hellcat, sick with the extra key, the whole thing. I mean, if you're not racing it, what's the other? What do you need that other 120 horsepower? I think mine got up to 580. I think it was 580 horsepower. I got the SRT with the rumble pack and the supercharger coming out of the roof. The Bumblebee. I love the Bumblebee because that's something from the 70s. The Bumblebee. I love the bee. I babied this thing. Yeah. Oh, I think possibly America's greatest production car for the money. What you got for that Challenger? I mean, even if you got the one, the cheap one was, it's still good. I think the retail of mine, I leased the last one, the one I have now, but I think it was 68,000. I mean, I would buy this car any day. I got the one without the leather seats. It was just perfect. Everything I liked about it. Leather seats, the dual dash, digital and old school combo. I just love the way they contoured the seat to the driver. It's just I love the freaking car. I'm almost want to buy it outright. I just don't need it. It's been 13 years of Challengers. I'm going the other direction now. I saw a freaking beautiful '68 Charger resto mod for 75,000. But the more I looked at it, and if you don't know it's a '68 real Charger, it's like you're just driving a new car. It's beautiful in what was the color? Some dark purple color. I like that thing. But there's a new show on Netflix, Mexico. They find old cars and restore them. I'm going to watch that right now. I wish I had some skills to do that stuff myself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it. But I don't, that's why I don't know if I'm going to get that one. I'm starting to like the '69 Chevys. I didn't like the rounded back, but now I'm kind of loving the rounded back for some reason because I've had the same car for so long. 67, 68, you still have a square. I'm talking about I'm talking about, what am I talking about? What's it called? Not the Challenger. 7 Chevy. What the hell were they called? Oh my God. I'm drawing a blank here. Something else. Chevelle. My God. 67 Chevelle. I'd take that. But now I'm loving the 69s. It's kind of like the Nova meets the Chevelle. I like the Nova. I like the Dodge Dart. I don't know what I'm going to do. But if I move to Colorado, I'm just probably getting a VW bus and that's going to be it. And I'm just going to get I found a really great resto mod place doing VW buses for 50 grand. They do the whole thing over like it's brand freaking new. I mean, and these are gorgeous. Still, you're getting a 78 horsepower engine. I'm driving a 600 horsepower engine now to go to 78 stick. I don't know if you ever drove a VW bus, but you're like right up there. There's the windshield right there. You better not get into an accident because you're right there. I figure when I'm putting around, Colorado, running a bed and breakfast, I'll drive a VW bus. But for now, I don't know. No, I just got to get rid of. And this is a great starter car for anybody that's looking for a car for their kid. So 2006 Toyota Solara, 43,000 miles. That's it. Garage kept. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. I actually did think it was Wednesday today. The week is much longer than I thought. But if you guys haven't heard the announcement, I have dumped my entire portfolio, and so far so good for everybody else. So NNOX rocking, and um, ENVX. You're great. You're good now. I'm done. I'm out of NNOX. You'd be happy about that one. I sold everything, and I wish I could turn the. Well, I can't turn the camera around. But when you open my account and you click on positions, Well, let me read it again. Let me read it again to you out loud so I don't get it wrong. Let's log in. Yes. Yes. Let's click positions. Wait for it. Wait for it. Positions. You have no positions to display in this account. I wish it said my name after that. Kenny. And oh man, am I happy about that. So I can't wait now. I'm really can't wait. So now that this account's at 0, I'm going to probably link this one, my friend, if you want to watch the trades. I'm probably going to link this account, the one that my kid's using, to one of these services where you can see the trades and all that stuff. I just haven't chose which one. The other one you showed me, I didn't like it. But there's other ones where not only can you track the trader, but then you could join the trader. eToro, they're not taking any more people with that one, but there's like 4 or 5 of these other things, basically called copy trading, except I just don't know how scalable it is. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. But I was totally surprised at how active this day stayed the whole day. I mean, relentless, relentless. Even the dip, the rip into the close, and then you actually had a decent pullback. Not a bad day. Take this day over and over again. All right, hope you guys did well. Hope you enjoyed my stew recipe. More recipes to follow. Tomorrow is going to be I'm going to do a seared pork loin with what's called everything bagel seasoning. If you haven't seen this, go check this out. Everything bagel seasoning. There it is. I think it's from Trader Joe's. You can get it on Amazon. Everything but the bagel sesame seasoning blend. It's so good. You could sprinkle this shit on anything and you just sear it. And I live dangerously. I eat pink pork. I know people get freaked out, but I like eating my meat rare. Yeah, Trader Joe's. Exactly. Yeah, so good. I did it on a pork chop the other day. Now I'm going to do it on a loin, which is a little bit better of a cut. You just sear it. You know, some people like their pork a little bit more well done. I live dangerously, especially with my sensitive stomach. And then I'll be doing the what are those things called again? I always forget. Brussels sprouts. And here's what you do with the Brussels sprouts. Take the Brussels sprouts, right? Well, first fry up some bacon, right? You don't have to, I mean, my friend actually wrapped the Brussels sprout with the bacon. That's too much of a task. But what I did was I just fried up some bacon and then cooked the Brussels sprouts in the bacon juice. How you doing? Nice. So that's for tomorrow, and I'll probably do a sweet potato for the kids. And oh, nice secret sauce. There you go. 500% in 2 weeks. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. You know what I'm hoping? I'm hoping my son goes back to school, starts teaching his friends about VWAP. One of his nerdy friends says, "Hey, maybe there's a way to automate this." I'd like to see if they could figure this stuff out for themselves. I mean, that's what you do in college, right? Self-discovery and education. Maybe one of his fraternity brothers can figure this out and like maybe build us a real nice auto trader or something. So then I won't have to do anything. I don't know what I would do with my life if I didn't have anything to talk about. I guess I could just get that RV. You see these RVs now, the van life, $70,000. You get you get this Sprinter van that they gut it. They put a sink, a bed, and a toilet in there. It's all crammed in there. It's freaking awesome. If only I had a wife that would join me on the road. But yeah, I'm not going in that. So that was over. Dream was over. There's so much to see in America. I've never seen Mount Rushmore. I've never seen Old Faithful. I'd drive across the country. My wife's not going to have any part of that. She's like, we'll drive there, get into the van, then we'll drive. We'll fly there. Sorry. We'll fly there, get the van, and then we'll drive to where you want to go. I was like, that takes away half the fun. You think it's fun driving 12 hours a day? Not with you. I'll see you later. All right. And remember, if you're about to get married and you're thinking about becoming a trader, choose one, not both. Make some money first. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Then get married or don't. Oh, all right. See ya.